Hello everyone, this is Mr. Review Card Review. Alrighty then, Bicycle Cupid back playing cards. One red, one blue, two for the price of one. One opened, one unopened, so there will be a little bit of editing while I unopen this deck of cards. I had reasonable hopes for these because of the design. And I'm thinking I was disappointed. So, quick look at the tuck box, fairly standard, except it's a bit of a different design on the front. Obviously it's Cupid on the bicycle, rather than just the little angel. USPCC, poker size standard face, which is quite an unusual thing to say. I like the back design, thick border, but I like the back design. Made in the USA, and this deck, 2010. So, and that's still Erlanger. Now I thought that would have been Cincinnati, Ohio, rather than Cincinnati Erlanger, but hey ho, Erlanger they're made, and usual guff on the top. Coloration, very nice indeed on the cards themselves. Again, it could be because it's gold on red, but that gold actually looks gold rather than orange. And if I just take that off there, it's pretty close. It's not going to be identical. It's a shame it's not identical because the red, I think the red on the tuck box it's darker. It's probably because it's not an air cushion finish, so it's smooth, so it looks different. But the red on the tuck box would, in my opinion, have been a nicer colour to go with on the back of the card. It's not foiled or anything. But saying that, I still really do like that coloration on the card, and you have a double backer. Very nice indeed. And you have a blank face card as well. So far, so good. Jokers, different from the normal. Again, two different ones, but going with the theme on the back, red and gold. Very nice indeed, especially the gold one. Awesome. And then the rest of the cards are obviously standard. Now, just moving through these cards like this, the cards feel, now bear in mind I've opened these, I've looked at them, and that's all I've done, and put them back in the box. The cards, they almost feel, you know, when you drop cards on the floor, and it doesn't matter how, especially if you've got carpet, I've put wooden floors down recently, I don't seem to have as much trouble with the wood floor, but carpet, just get little bits of grit getting between the playing cards, no matter how clean you try and make them. That's what this deck already feels like. It feels like there's bits of grit between the cards, and this that wasn't me being a shit fan person. This is how they fan. Oh my word. And this is what I was saying. This is what I was saying when I went, everything looked fantastic. Holy cow. Now, it doesn't matter if you do back to back, face to face. That, I'm afraid, peeps, is how they fan. Now, if you don't want to do fans, fine. All well and good. The cards themselves, they do look. Oh my god, you can't even fan them on the table. Holy shit. They. Good God. So I don't know what it is about the coating on these cards. It says air cushion finish, but whether it's an early air cushion finish, whether it's because it's one of the earlier decks from when they changed. I'm not sure when the manufacturing moved from. I mean, they dribble okay, but that's probably all the grit in the middle of them. You know, they do look very nice. Slightly thick borders for my taste, but that's the USPCC. very, very disappointing deck of cards, considering no ad card, or no 2 ad cards that they normally put in, double backer and a blank face card, 2 really nice jokers, really nice back design, and then you pick the cards up and you try and fan them. Now, okay, let's be honest, we're not all going to be fanning. Maybe they will improve with some handling. I don't know. I mean, I can only hope that they would. You know, they... Other than the fan, I think you can probably do everything else with them. But let's just have a look. Oh, okay, well, perhaps they'll... perhaps after a while, perhaps if, you know, mushing them around a little bit, they will improve. But it's very unusual for a deck of US, because they feel just like normal USPCC playing cards. Now I'm wondering if it's not foil. Perhaps it's the ink that they have used, because they still feel nice cards. Maybe it's the ink that they use on the cards, which is causing them to feel like that in the first place. Let's have a little bit more breaking in. Let's have a look. Nah. No. Well, I'm going to have a bit more of a play with them. I am going to open the blue ones so we can check out the... See, that's weird. They've just pharaohed, well, as perfect as I can get it, which is unusual. And we'll probably... No, see, they won't giant fan very well either. I know I've angled them there, but they're not going to giant fan if they won't do a normal fan. So, handling wise, unfortunately, for such a pretty deck of cards, it's improving a little bit. I'm going to play with them a little bit more. I'm going to pause the video. I'm going to open the blue ones so we can have a look at the blue ones together. And I'll play with these a bit longer and see if we can break them in a bit and see what happens. Talk amongst yourselves. Back in a minute. Okie dokie. So just got the blue ones open. I've played a bit longer with the red ones. They have improved slightly, but as I say, it's very strange that, you know, they do pharaoh. If you that wasn't a very good one. I did find, you watch, I won't be able to do it now, that from the back they pharaoh really, really nicely indeed. But what's the point if you can't giant fan them? And to be honest, that giant fan, it doesn't look great anyway. So, well, you can't fan the cards, but you know, you can do other stuff with them, so that's fine. But I say it's just a really strange feel that they've got. And there you go, shit double lift, but I haven't done one for a while. So, blue ones. Oh, here we go. I thought it might be. You got the blue joker and the gold one, so very nice indeed. Blue double backer, blue blank face, and again they fan like, well, I've not tried fanning horse manure, but however, that is very nice coloration. Just slightly, it's just a shame about the thicker borders. So I'm assuming it's the ink that they've used on the back which is causing the problems with the fanning. But if you're not bothered about fanning the cards, they're a lovely deck of cards to have in your collection, in my opinion. They're close enough to a rider back to seem familiar, but there's just enough little detailing on them to make them different from a rider back. So that is the Cupid playing cards. Shame about the fanning, not necessarily the handling as such. Handling itself, I think, is probably okay. Still can't spin on my finger. So the handling, you know, it's like any other deck of cards really. It's fine. No great shakes, just you can't fan them. So if you're trying to do a trick, I guess, with a one-handed fan, it's not going to work very well because it's just clumping on that side. And believe it or not, folks, I can actually do a one-handed fan, but not with these cards. So, Cupid, rider back. A bit of an enigma. I really like what you get. Just a shame about the initial handling, but as I say, you know, these have started to break in, but they're part of my collection, so I'm not going to be using them, but they're very nice cards to look at indeed. So there you go, peeps. Rider back, Cupid style, by a bicycle. Thank you all for watching. Take care, and I'll see you all next time with some other bicycle style cards. See you in a bit.